Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and I'm back. It has been less than 24 hours, and AMS has already got another update, guys. They are setting records in their new Nissan Z. Guys, hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome everybody back. Welcome everybody back to the channel. First thing, shout out to my Boost in Motion family, because I already know you guys already hit that like button. So really appreciate you guys. Thank you for your support. And if you're new to the Boost in Motion channel, I am Boost in Motion. I used to be dibble dabble in the VR30, Q50, Q60s, Infiniti, Nissan community. I'm technically a Nissan Infiniti enthusiast, but nonetheless, I've tuned and modified two of VR30s, Q50 and Q60. So this channel has a lot of knowledge on how to modify those cars, but also how to modify your new Nissan Z. But anyway, guys, let's go. Let's jump into it. Hopefully, I gained you guys like and subscribe and hit that bell notification and hit that all. But anyways, I want to do a quick screen share. Shout out to AMS Performance because literally 24 hours ago, I was already here. And what I mean by that is we already made a video here talking about how they already cracked a certain wheel horsepower mark because they literally just got their new Nissan Z. Well, I already knew they were going to do more, but I didn't think they were going to all do it today. Like, they didn't waste no time. So let's do a quick screen share. And AMS has now officially did some more modifications to their new Nissan Z. So the modifications now they have already added to the car from the last video. They tuned the car, made like 445 or 450 wheel horsepower on 93 tune, everything else stock. Well, in this case, in the same day, they said, you know what? Let's add in full exhaust with downturns. Usually downturns are either a open dump where they would put it like, let's say, right after the downpipe or maybe on the Y pipe, right? They added their own AMS heat exchanger, their own prototype, and their AMS intercoolers. Remember, the VR30 has air to water intercoolers. Well, now officially they released their upgraded intercoolers, which are supposed to bring down the charge air temps. This is still new to the VR30 community, like literally fresh within the last year. A couple of the companies who make their own type, but AMS has now been the third company to release their versions. And then they also added some slicks from what I can see here, and they tuned the car on a 100 octane tune, pretty much. So they're not on 93 fuel; they tune on 100 octane. So let's quickly take a look. I want to show you guys what there's a quick draggy video they got. Let's see if we can press play here. There's no play. God damn it. Well, they did a draggy run, and in this draggy run, they ran 11.43 on their draggy. For anyone who knows, the drag is pretty accurate compared to the drag times to actual drag strip. So, nonetheless, they did great. Look at this 60 foot. A 1.8 60 foot. I can do a 1.8 60 foot on like a JB4 Q50. So I know that they can cut that 60 foot even lower, even though it was an unprepped surface. But if they take it to the track, that 60 foot is going to drop a whole lot. Two, plus they probably dial in the launch control and all that other stuff. Two, what else I noticed here is the mile an hour at the eighth. Usually, when you're riding on 100 miles an hour on the eighth, you're really close to running that 10-second pass at the drag strip. It's like just a thing. If you could run high 90s, like 97 to like 102, you should be able to pull a high 10-second run, depending on if you don't run out of steam. Then you see the quarter mile is at 11:43 and 124. So once again, that kind of confused me a little bit because I know plenty of cars who what I'm saying here next is 123 to 126 to give you a 10-second pass, but it all depends on your 60 foot. If this 60 foot was like a 1.6, a 1.6 60 foot, every like 10th is like take a 2 off of your quarter mile time. So if it was like a 1.6 60 foot And even if he still would have pulled like a 98 mile an hour, 99 mile an hour, that would have been like a 10.9, 10.98, because it's just 2 tenths down. But nonetheless, that mile per hour shows me that this car can run pretty much tens the way it is, stock turbo. And the car still isn't fully modded technically. Some people will say there is, but it still isn't. There's still a lot more modifications you can still add to this car on stock turbos. They're showing off the AMS heat exchanger. Shout out to their tuners. This is their dyno tune. They tune the car to 500 wheel horsepower and about 528 pounds of torque. And it looks like a nice curve, and it holds torque all the way up to, I would assume, their peak torque was at, I couldn't see it here because they have it blocked out, but that may be like 4,500, 4,800, 5,000 RPM. They hold it up there, holds peak torque for a while, and then it just starts dropping off. Remember, AMS is holding back right now. They just got the car in probably, I assume, the next 24 to 48 hours, if they really did. So they're still going to try their best to learn. So they're holding back. This car is going to go through some shit. Best believe it. If they sat there and tried to do the same thing with this car after about a month or two of knowing what this car is, it'll probably be even higher wheel horsepower than 100 octane fuel. But they're going to throw so much parts at this car. It's going to be a part so much. They're going to add so much to this car. Nonetheless, shout out to AMS Performance. This is their upgraded water air to water kit that they released. I have a video dropping about it, but it was supposed to drop today. And AMS went and made another pass. So I'm like, I can't. Like, I got to show you guys the update. But nonetheless, once again, they're doing their thing, man. Like, shout out to AMS. I really wish I had the draggy video, but maybe they're going to probably put it on their website, on their on YouTube anyway. So it's probably best that I don't get, like, that copyright or whatever, because, AMS don't really bang with your boy Boost like that. I bang with them. I just talk my shit. But nonetheless, I get it. Definitely check out any other content that I put on Nissan Z's. I put up almost daily content talking about anything in the automotive world. But because a lot of companies now are getting to know Nissan Z, I'm gonna be dropping a lot of videos talking about it because I like my VR30 family. I like my Q50, Q60 family, and everyone's watching. And I'm gonna be one of the guys that put out the information out there so that you guys can know, because not a lot of people know about this platform on YouTube. But this channel, my subscribers, my boostinmotion family, we know everything about this car, and we're going to be able to help everyone out that's coming to this platform because we got the answers, all right? Because we got the tuners, we got the companies that build the parts for these cars, and we have people who drive these cars, and they drive them fast. So outside of that, guys, I hope you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you for banging with your boy Boost. I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully I earned that like. I think I definitely did. And if you're new to this channel, hopefully I earned that subscribe with the bell notification. Hit that all, please, on the bell notification so that you don't miss any new updates. So you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you. I appreciate it. Add me at boostinmotion IG and Facebook. Also, I have a Gmail at boostinmotion@gmail.com. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You have a good day. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.